We are getting gay tonight, boy. We are getting gay. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this degeneracy? Do you see this degeneracy being displayed on YouTube in front of children? In front of children. Look at this. Look at the views this got. 1.3 million views. Look at his tongue. Look at his tongue. Come on. Look at KSI smile. Can you see KSI smile? Or do I need to reframe this? This is what's popular on YouTube. My videos, no. They get 7 views. I'm not sure if my last video got a single view. I put out a video on Sunday. I'm not sure if it got a single view. This got 1.3 million, though. This got 1.3 million, though. Look at this. Look at him lusting after the bungus. Disgusting. Purely disgusting behavior. But this is what YouTube pushes because it wants to normalize degeneracy. It wants to encourage degeneracy. Because here's the thing. Here's the setup for this. They're playing some stupid video game. I think FIFA. Which reinforces the gay because, as we all know, soccer is gay. So right off the bat, they're playing a gay sport. Right off the bat, they're playing a gay sport. And then they play a gay game. So what's the game? When one of them loses or gets scored on, I don't know. I don't know how soccer works. It's too gay for my straight mind to understand. As you guys are well aware, I am the straightest man alive. So for me, it's hard to understand the homosexuality of soccer. So when one of them gets scored on, they have to bend over and the other one whips his bungus. So we got a gay game built on top of a gay game. I will slap your bungus if you lose at the bungus game. Right? Speed is not gay. Okay, well, let's see if you change your mind after today's live stream. Let's see if you change your mind. Now we put up a poll here, and it seems like 75% of you say that gays shouldn't even be allowed on YouTube. That's not my words. That's not my words. That's you guys saying it. 75% of you believe that gays should not even be allowed on YouTube. All right. Now, this is... How long is this stream? All right, so this is 35 minutes. And we're not going to watch the whole thing. We're going to focus on the extra gayness of it all. Okay? Yeah, see? Look at this gay game they're playing. It's a humiliation ritual. You might be right, but the scary part is how much they seem to be enjoying it. Because inherent to the word humiliation, that means you're humiliated. You're not liking it. Right? Is it a humiliation ritual if you're enjoying it? All right, let's end this poll. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. All right, let's get this started. You know what's interesting, though? Here's what's going to happen. KSI and IShowSpeed, since they're, some of the golden boys of YouTube, they're allowed to do this stream and do all sorts of degenerate stuff in it, and YouTube is fine with it, right? I would not be surprised if me replaying what they're doing on my channel gets me age restricted and demonetized for showing, adult content, inappropriate content. They do it, it's fine. And the reason I say that is because that is exactly what happened with my David Dobrik video. I showed a couple clips of his buddy spanking David Dobrik on the ass, and I got age restricted, demonetized, and shadow banned for 2 months. When I was just playing a clip from their video, which is not age restricted, demonetized, or shadow banned. Isn't it funny how that works? The two-tier justice system of YouTube?
Open up. Open up.
Defending in this game.
Open up.
Shit.
Open up. Come on, bro. Toot that ass up.
Toot that ass up. So, IShowSpeed scored on KSI, and now he wants that ass.
Bro, don't say it like that.
Toot the ass up. Toot it up.
What? So where do I...
Turn around and toot it up.
What, like...
Bro, you know, sit on a chair and put it in doggy style like that.
Put it in doggy style. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Did you guys think I was joking in the build-up to this? Did you think I was over-exaggerating by my title and thumbnail? If anything, I undersold what you're about to witness. I undersold the degeneracy you're about to witness on your screens. Maybe it's not a good idea to play it if you got shadow banned last time. That would be the smart thing to do. But I'm just a guy in a sewer. Listen, let me tell you something. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space.
Come on.
Nah, this is a...
You gotta put it in doggy style. Come on.
Alright, is that good?
Yep, right there.
Is that good? Put it in doggy style. Is that good, Daddy? Is that good? Am I doing good, Daddy? Are we getting all the screen here? Because you need to see KSI's face, right? Okay, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You see KSI smiling, though, right? You see him smiling. You see the guy smiling. What are we looking at? We're looking at gayness in action.
That's real good. That's really good. That's real good.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Zoom in on that. Pause. Right there. Look at his tongue sticking out that close to KSI's bungus. Staring at KSI's bungus. Smiling and loving it. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Let me tell you how many people this streamed in front of. Potentially. 14.4 million subscribers this guy has. Let me tell you, not a one of them is over the age of 19. And most of them are between, I would say, 8 to 12 years old, probably. Imagine doing this in front of 8 and 12-year-olds. 8 to 12-year-olds. I guarantee he's got even younger fans. I guarantee you there are 6-year-olds watching this. Guarantee you that. And 1.3 million of those subscribers saw this. 1.3 million children are watching this. And let me tell you, if this guy is your idol, you might end up playing this game with your friends, right? When you're playing Minecraft. I don't know how that game works. But maybe you guys play Minecraft and then you spank each other. Because that's what your hero IShowSpeed did. This is why everyone's gay now, because this is who they look up to. That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. That's exactly what I am saying. This is normalizing degenerate gay activity. It's encouraging it and trying to make it look cool. Hey, my cool heroes do this. So if you've ever wondered, how can a talentless hack like IShowSpeed and a retard like KSI get so famous? I don't get it. Guys, they're pushed to that level of fame by the lizard people pulling the strings and the levers at YouTube headquarters. They want these guys at the top. And that's why they suppress guys like me, because I'm speaking out against their agenda. I get suppressed while they get pushed because they want the kids to become a bunch of homos. They're trying to destroy the nuclear family, and frankly, they're doing a magnificent job. And this is why I got shadow banned over my David Dobrik video, whereas his got millions and millions of views because they were trying to push his degeneracy upon his young audience and suppress the person criticizing it. It was the same footage. It was the same footage. One was pushed out to millions. It was the #1 video on the trending tab when it came out. I replayed some of the footage. Oh my God! Demonetized, age restrict, shadow ban. Because I spoke out against it.
Vote.
Do you guys understand the problem here? How serious this is? Literally millions of kids idolize this guy. He's arguably the most popular streamer, YouTuber amongst the youngins. IShowSpeed is. He's a superstar. He's a superstar. And this is who they look up to. This is who YouTube pushes. Not somebody with morals. Not somebody who's trying to teach them something positive. It's funny how sensitive YouTube is with what you show if you're not in their good books, and how lenient they are if you are in their good books, i.e., they're pushing you for an agenda.
Ah! Alright, calm. Alright, bless. Come on.
Did you see IShowSpeed's? Look at him. Look at his victory dance. Look at how much he enjoyed that. Look at this. This is demonic. Look at that face. Zoom in on that. Pause. Right there. Look at this. This is demonic sexual energy. That's what this is. That's what this is. Let's back that up. Let's back that ass up. Watch this again. And focus on IShowSpeed, his joy at spanking his friend.
Yep, right there. That's real good. That's really good. That's real good.
That's real good. That's real good. That's real good. While licking his chops.
Vote. Ah! Alright, calm. Alright, bless.
Come on. Lock in. Relax.
Alright.
Relax. The game just started.
Alright.
Calm down. The game just started.
I'm telling you. They are influencing the children. And you don't see people with an adult audience doing this because it's too late to program people as adults. Well, I mean, it's not completely too late, but definitely less malleable. Definitely less malleable than the youngins. Guys, Nightbot has been a member of Sewer King's underground militia for 7 months. He says, just got a little vomit in my mouth. He made that comment last night just based on the thumbnail. Just based on the thumbnail. Imagine how much he's barfing watching this right now. Samuel Hewins with 5 juicy Canadian sewer bucks. He says, why the F did they create this crap? To promote degeneracy amongst the youth. Thank you for supporting the show so we can expose this. But that's why. That's why. Listen, when I was a kid, I would watch G.I. Joe. And at the end, they would have some little educational bit at the end going, hey, kids, you should be honest and not steal apples from the grocery store, and knowing's half the battle. That's what I grew up on. A little moral lesson at the end there. This is what the new generation's growing up on. And you wonder why. They don't know what gender they are. And they're doing each other's bunguses all day long. Goran Chujanovsky with 3 Australian Surbucks. He says, this is black on black violence. It totally is, dude. Thank you for supporting the show. Oh my gosh, we got another. Guys, we got another 7-month member here. APGW, member for 7 months. Long live the king. We are scum. Dude, you rule. Dude, you rule. You are in an elite class of scum that has been a member for 7 months. I think there's only 2 of you, maybe 3. Anthony Pig Heart Smith with 5 juicy sewer bucks. He says, one of my favorite channels. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you so much. But what do you mean one of? You mean your favorite channel, right? You mean your number 1 favorite channel and nobody else is even close? Is that what you mean? Thank you for the support, dude. Okay, we got a good question here. How long do you think your channel can last before getting permabanned? Do you think it can last until the end of the year? That's a tough one because we're not even halfway through the year, right? Halfway is June. We're in May. Dude, I don't know. Dude. And I don't know if they would permaban me. I think that creates too much noise. They might just do another shadow ban, but a harsher one. Or one that doesn't let up after 2 months. And then they just let you weed yourself out. Because you go, well, my videos used to average 75,000 views. And now they're averaging 1,000 views. This isn't worth spending 3 days on a video to make $4. Right? That might be the smarter way for YouTube to destroy people. Just severe shadow bans. That way there's no ruckus of the creator going on Twitter and, oh, they deleted my channel because I said this and yada yada, and then people getting behind them. No, just the views go down, and most of the mouth breathers, when you complain about it, say, oh, it's because your videos got boring. Oh, is that how it went from 75,000 views on a video to 1,000 overnight? Okay. You know what I mean, dudes? So I feel like I can last the rest of the year without getting permabanned, but shadow banned again could happen from this video. Anthony Pickard Smith with another 5 juicy sewer bucks. He says he corrects himself. He published a retraction. He says, my number 1 favorite channel. No one else comes even close. Dude, thank you so much. And thank you for the sewer bucks, dude. Thank you for the support and the kind words. I'm just saying with 5 juicy sewer bucks. Remember wholesome 80s gay like Centurions and He-Man? Now we get this. Dude, can we talk about... Okay, first of all, those are fighting words calling He-Man gay. All right? You watch your mouth. I let it slip this one time because you sent 5 sewer bucks. But Centurions, I have a Centurion story. So way back when I was in Canada, I downloaded... Am I allowed to say this without getting arrested? I downloaded the Centurions cartoons, right? And it took forever because there's not many seaters because it's a fairly unknown show. So I downloaded that, but I never ended up watching it. But when I visited my mother, I found it on a whole old hard drive, and I thought, I'm going to take this show with me and watch it back here in the States. And in the end, I didn't. I thought, I probably don't have time to watch this. But now that you mentioned Centurions, I regret it, dude. Now I want to watch it again. Cappy Tan has been a member for 4 juicy months. He says, would you start a separate website for your videos if you got banned, or just stick with Instagram? First of all, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Here's the thing. The internet has become so centralized now on a handful, a smattering of social media platforms. People don't go to your website anymore unless you're, you have a really big base. Alex Jones can have his own website and whatnot. Even smaller creators, but that have a large following. I can't get people to go over to Rumble. You know, I've spent a year and a half pleading with people to go to my Instagram, and I've managed to get 6,000 people over a year and a half of pleading. And that's Instagram, where people already have accounts. Nobody's going to go to my website, dude. Maybe 2 people would. Maybe 2 people. It would just be, it's over. You know what I mean? It would just be over, dude. I'll just go walk deep into the darkest tunnel of the sewer, and you'll never see me again. I just hate that YouTube is the only effing site for this crap. Yeah, dude, it sucks. They're the only game in town. You can talk about Rumble, but my last video got 30 views on Rumble. So it's pointless. It's the only game in town. It's the only game in town. Nothing is even close. Nothing is even worth doing. Thoughts on JDM's win over Bilal? Love it. Love it. So happy Bilal lost. He sucks. He's boring. But he's got a chin. I would say most other people in the welterweight division would have gone down with some of those shots JDM landed. So the guy's got a chin. Now, one reason that, not I wish Bilal would have won, but it would have been okay if he was still the belt holder at welterweight, would have been so that he could fight Islam. So it could be neckbeard on neckbeard violence. That I would have liked to see. Not because it would be exciting, because they would just hump each other for 5 rounds. But still, I don't think we've ever seen 2 high-level neckbeards go at each other yet. I don't think we've seen that. Somebody correct me. F the wrestlers, they would enjoy it too much. Do you think DDP will beat Cumshot? I definitely want him to. And I think he can. If you remember the trouble that, what's his face? Who's that Brazilian guy? With the afro. I wanted Ilya versus Islam. Yeah, that too. That too. I would have rather seen that than neckbeard on neckbeard violence. But Islam is utterly terrified of tiny little Ilya. What an absolute pussy. I've told you guys before that the Dagestanis do not fight anybody that they are not convinced that they can beat. It doesn't mean they'll always win. You know, Khabib's cousin lost to Marab. But they will not. Gilbert Burns. Jeez, I'm getting Alzheimer's, dude. How the hell did I forget? That? Capitan just gifted 10 Sewer King Underground Militia memberships. Oh my God, dude. Guys, please thank Capitan. Guys, Cassie Boo. Even she got a membership. Even she got one, dudes. And she's only here for the UFC content. I'm not seeing any thanks here. You guys better be thanking him. Very generous. Very generous. There we go. There we go. Straightest man alive? What is that thumbnail? Hey, that's not me in the thumbnail, dude. It's the straightest man alive being offended by the gayness. Yo, Brady tipped 20 juicy sewer bucks. Let's go read his comment. But first, we will read the other earlier super chat comments. Let's do this thing in order, shall we? But yeah, Islam is a total pussy running from Ilya, tiny little Ilya, because they do not take fights that they think there's even a chance of them losing. It was that way with Khabib. It's that way with Islam. That first Volkanovski fight, he thought it would have been a cakewalk, picking on the tiny guy that he called out. He did not expect it to go that way. Otherwise, he would not have called him out. Period. Goran Trojanoski with another 8 Australian Superbucks. It says, Sewer King, me and my wife's boyfriend love your videos. Oh, that is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Say hi to him for me. Thanks for the support, dude. Ben Roth has been a member for 7 months. Guys, we now have 3 scum members who've been here for 7 months protecting the sewer. He says, welcome to the sewer. We got fun and games. Guys, if you don't get that reference, get out of my sewer right now. Capitan, thank you again for the 10 scum membership gifts. Oh my gosh, Brady's tipping more cash, guys. We got to get to him. We got to get to him before he tips some more. Robert Smith with 20 juicy sewer bucks. He says, welcome home and congratulations on 100,000, dude. Thank you so much. So let me tell you my customs story. People had been telling me before I even went back to Canada, they were saying, oh my God, you're on a green card. Oh my God, dude, when you try to get back into the country, they're going to give you trouble. This one lady told me that her cousin, her female cousin, when she tried to get back in the country from, I want to say Portugal, they gave her a hard time. She was on a green card. They gave her a hard time getting back into the U.S. and said, yo, you got to give up your green card. You got to give it up. You got to give it up right now. And she said, my husband is an immigration lawyer. I know my rights. I don't have to give up my green card. And they went, fine, damn it. So I was expecting a whole lot of trouble. I get to the U.S. Customs at the airport. Passport. Where are you going? I'm going here. Is that your home? Yep. Welcome home. That was it. It may have been 20 seconds. I don't think it was 30 seconds. And the last thing he said to me was, welcome home. And he knows I'm on a green card. Welcome home. No joke, I felt something right here. No joke walking away from him. If I was a gay lord, I would have gotten emotional. Just him telling me that the USA is my home. After just having been in Canada, seeing what had happened to that place, completely overrun and destroyed. The Canada I grew up in. Thank you, border agent. Capitan with 5 juicy sewer bucks. John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. Dude, I have not kept up on that one. First of all, thank you for the support and thank you for gifting all those memberships. I have not kept up on the news of that one, the drama of that one. I'm guessing John Jones is still ducking him. If he's still ducking him right now, I don't think it'll ever happen. What is John Jones, 50 years old now? He started ducking Aspinall when he was 35. You know? Anyways, let's get to Brady over here. Whoa, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh my gosh, guys, Brady is going nuts. He's trying to get my attention here. Brady, hold up, dude. Let's read your comments now. Okay, first one. 20 juicy sewer bucks. Brady says, keep doing your thing, dude. Thank you, Brady. You rock. I appreciate your support, man. I appreciate the 20 sewer bucks. And then he sends another 20 juicy sewer bucks. And he says, keep doing your thing, dude. Same message. I hope you didn't accidentally donate twice. I hope that wasn't an accident and you meant to do that. Either way, thank you so much. Very generous of you. We're at a total of $40 now. And then one more 20. This one's not an accident because it's a different comment. A third 20 juicy sewer bucks. For a total of 60 juicy sewer bucks, Brady says, I've been in the sewer my entire life. Glad to see some representation. Wow, guys, we have an OG of the sewer from birth. Guys, Brady is a... What the heck is on the screen here? What am I looking at? Guys, did you see my shirt? Let's see. Look at this. Hang on. Let me... Can you read that? Can you read that? Brady, thank you so much for the 60 total sewer bucks. You rock, dude. Very generous. And thank you for using the tip jar link in the Rat Chat. That link, they only take 2.8%, whereas YouTube Super Chat takes 30%. And if you use Apple Pay takes 30% as well, leaving very little for the sewer. So guys, if you can, please use the tip jar link in the rat chat instead of YouTube's super chat. Thank you. So guys, the shirt says welcome to the gun show. Oh, the straightest woman alive reminds me, they damaged your property. Guys, so what happened was I had this rad little bathroom mirror. You know those little mirrors? And anyways, it was hot neon pink with zebra stripes on the handle. And I used this thing to cut my hair because I've been cutting my own hair since I was 17, so 2 years ago. Bad man tipped 5 juicy Starbucks. We'll get to your comment soon. So anyways, I'd left this one in Canada and I loved it. I loved it. Okay, I bought it at a dollar store years ago and there's no way to replace it now because, you know, they don't keep consistent inventory over years. They have what they have and then it's gone. So I bring it back from Canada for cutting my hair here, put it in my luggage. I land stateside. I open my luggage. The mirror is shattered. The mirror is shattered. Bastards. But that wasn't customs that did it. That was the illegal immigrant baggage handlers. You know they're a bunch of illegals, right? SK, how hairy is your back? You'd be surprised it's not hairy. My hair is here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Seven years bad luck. For the illegal baggage handlers, not for me. I didn't break it. I didn't break it. But you expertly fixed it. That's right. Yo, Shades Cal just gifted 1 Juicy Sewer King membership. Who got it? Yeah, so I taped it back up. Guys, let me just show you. Can you hang on? Let me show you. I'll grab a drink too. Hang on. So I did fix it. Capitan tipped another $3 and he's using the tip jar link. Thank goodness. Thank you. Oh, Brady gifted 5 Sewer King memberships. Whoever got that, please thank him. Guys, do you see how I fixed the mirror? Here, hang on. How do I? There we go. And there's my webcam. So I did fix it. Love you, Stash Warlord. Thanks, my dude. I love you too. So luckily I was able to repair it so that it's good as new. Guys, Anthony Pighart Smith, the generous Anthony Pighart Smith, got one of the gifted memberships. I love that. I love that. I love that. Patty Pepsi sends 2 sewer bucks. He says, I just did this by mistake. Well, that was a happy accident. Thank you so much. And thank you to Shades Cal and Brady for gifting more Sewer King Underground Militia memberships. And some of you who just got that membership might not realize that you... let's get this off screen. This is too much straightness on one screen. Some of you may not realize that once you're a member of the scum, You have access to custom emojis that I hand drew. Guys, check out your emojis. See what you got. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Red Bull. What flavor is this? Amber edition. Strawberry. I got a great sale on these on Amazon, dude. They were, I don't know, 50 cents each. Karen Flitcher tipped 5 juicy sewer bucks. And thank you for using the tip jar link. They only take 2.8%, whereas Super Chat takes 30%. Let's read these comments from the tip jar, shall we? And then we'll get back to the gayness, because there's a lot more gayness to get back to, my dear friends. All right, so Badman, he tipped 5 juicy sewer bucks, and he says, would you consider Marab a neckbeard or a semi-neckbeard? By the way, Dagestani people hate the Russians. There's always a news article every other, and then it cuts off. Okay, so here's the thing with Marab, right? Brady just gifted another 5 scum memberships. Brady, thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity today. And guys, thank him, whoever got the memberships. Let's go look at Marab's face for a second. Now, I understand, okay, because some of you flip out on me. I understand that Marab is, let's go, Marab UFC. I understand that Marab is not from Dagestan. He is from Georgia, okay? And I understand that he may be Christian, okay? But he has the face of a dirty, goat-diddling neckbeard. So therefore, he was an honorary neckbeard. And then he wears this stupid Dagestani hat. This is what Khabib wore all the time. So you can't look like this, wear a hat like this, and get upset when I call him a neckbeard. Oh, actually, he's from Georgia. Actually, Well, stop looking like a neckbeard. Now, he's got a slight mustache here, so that's not full neckbeard. Let's see. Okay. No, you know what? He does have a mustache. So he's not a full neck. God, those ears are hideous. Oh, no, that's a weird Photoshop. They doubled them up. Still bad ears, but that's 4 ears. That's kind of scary. Okay. So he's not full neck beard, but let me clarify though. This is all pre-fighting Khabib's cousin. I disliked him. I called him a neckbeard. If you haven't seen my videos on him, there are multiple. I believe there might be 3. At least 2 I've done. Him and Nina Drama together. Now, those were all done pre-fighting Khabib's cousin. When he fought Khabib's cousin, let me tell you how hard I was rooting for him and how happy I was during the fight and when the fight ended and he was the winner. It's amazing because I'll have somebody that I hate in the UFC, and if they fight somebody I hate more, then all of a sudden I like them. For example, Usman. My God, I hated Usman his entire career, wanted to get knocked out every single fight he was in until he fought Khamzat. Then I was rooting for Usman. It's crazy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, that type of deal. So anyways, for the time being, I am pro Merab for what he did to Khabib's cousin, who was a favorite in that fight. Because, guys, you got to understand the stakes here. They are en route to having every single belt be owned by a neckbeard. Now, I don't know if they can find one to beat Aspinall or Jones, as it may be. I don't know if they got what it takes at heavyweight right now. But almost every other division, Because before JDM, it was Bilal had it. So let's go through it. Hey, Badmouth, another $5. We'll get to you. So we had Bilal at welterweight. Thankfully, he lost it. We had Islam at lightweight. Featherweight, we had Ilya. So featherweight was safe for a while. And then we had Merab over here at bantamweight. And they were going to have Khabib's cousin take that belt. He was the favorite. So he held off the neckbeards. He held off the neckbeards for a time. So for that, I appreciate you, Merab. I still think you're a goat diddling freak, but that's neither here nor there. Capitan sends 3 juicy Surbucks and says, would you ever do a face reveal? First of all, thank you for the support. Thank you for gifting memberships earlier. I'm wearing sunglasses, dude. I'm wearing sunglasses. This would be like thinking Clark Kent's glasses is a good disguise. Dude, I'm wearing glasses. This is my face. You see my ears, my nose, my mouth, my Chad jawline. I have to wear sunglasses to protect my eyes. Living in a sewer all these years has made my eyes very photosensitive. So when I turn on these lights to do the filming, I got a ring light here. You can see it in the reflection. I have to wear sunglasses, dude. This is my face. Karen Fletcher with 5 juicy Surbucks. She says, love the sexy legs on Instagram. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, if you don't know this, if you're not following me on Instagram, for when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I did a leg reveal. I'm talking my nude legs are on Instagram for you to go witness right now. So go over to Instagram, it's the same handle, @SewerKingCobra, and follow me. And salivate at my nude legs. Thank you for the support, Karen. Bad Man with another juicy 5 Surbucks and no comment. Dude, thank you for the support. Thank you so much for the support, dude. These are free pics, mind you. Exactly. Guys, my nude legs aren't behind a paywall on OnlyFans. It's free, and you're not going to go over there and look at them? You're insane. Yuck Futu with 2 juicy Surbucks. He says, Diddy gonna walk, you watch. Entirely possible, dude. Entirely possible. Usually these rich dudes get away with everything. Right? That wouldn't surprise me one bit. In fact, I'm surprised that they got him in the first place. You know? Because look at the Epstein list. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened with the Epstein list. So you would think all these celebrities and rich people are completely immune. So it's surprising they arrested him at all. But would I be shocked that he walks? No. And he sends another 2 juicy Surbucks saying the exact same thing, which makes me think maybe the second donation was an accident. Either way, thank you for the support, my dude. All right. Let's get back to this video because this is not the only time this happened. Oh my gosh. No, there are several. Let's go. Let's go. Let's skip ahead to 8:40. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we about to have fun tonight. We about to have fun. Hey, yo, bend over. Bend over. Yeah. Get this out of the way. I'm about to mug.
Did you see IShowSpeed pulling his pants down a bit? That's not necessary. Why are you pulling it down? Why would you pull it down? That's not part of the game. Watch.
Yeah. Get this out of the way.
Watch.
I'm about to mug you, bro. I'm about to show you how it's done, huh? Yeah.
Why is he arching his back? And what is that face he's making? Guys, if you just came in on the stream right now, you would be excused for thinking that there's going to be some penetration right now. Look at his face, and why is he arching? Why is he arching?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Fuck.
You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Bro, what are you doing?
Just do it already.
Why are you...
Wait. Oh, fuck.
It's alright, man.
Oh, God.
Alright, I'll do a countdown.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'll do a countdown.
Chad, this about to hurt. Yo, hold on, this about to hurt. I gotta please go to do it real hard, Chad.
Bro,
I gotta please go to do it real hard.
Bro, it's blessed.
Okay, come on.
Bro!
Just do it!
Bro!
Bro, just, yo.
Alright, let me do a countdown. Alright, come on. Alright, we're good. Alright. 3. Damn.
Why is he pulling his pants down? Why is he bending over again? Kids are watching this. Exactly, dude. Their entire audience is children. Was that arching the back necessary? Two adults getting super gay. We move ahead because there is more. I regret to inform you that there is more. Did you guys think I was over-exaggerating? Did you see the arching of the back? All famous influencers equals Satanists? Exactly, dude. Exactly. YouTube is one big psyop. It's a propaganda tool. It's a brainwashing tool for the youth. On a kid's show. Exactly, dude. Exactly.
I'm about to murder you.
Say wallahi. Say wallahi.
Oh my. Wow.
Bro, Chad, I haven't played FIFA in months.
To this day.
I haven't played FIFA in months, bro. Diddy, how you know that skill move?
Oh. Up. Bend it.
Here we go. You guys ready for this? You're a Satanist, SK? Dude, 100,000 subscribers. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but is nothing compared to these people. Dude, I'm not a top YouTuber. Are you insane? This speed guy has 14.4 million subscribers. I'm 100,000, dude. I'm averaging something like 45,000 views per video. This stream got 1.3 million. I'm not a top YouTuber, dude.
Does he know the top, bro?
Why is he pulling his pants down? That doesn't even make sense strategically because it's going to hurt more. He just wants to show more skin. He wants to simulate sex more. And it probably makes him hard, feeling more pain. The success they have is manufactured. They are used to influence the youth. Exactly what I've been saying. Thank you. That is exactly what I've been saying. YouTube pushes these guys to the top. They have zero talent. They have zero talent. They're pushed to the top to be used as tools to brainwash the youth to promote crap like this. Now when kids are playing Minecraft, they're going to spank each other and then do each other's bunguses. Listen, we got the gayest generation of all time now. All confused about their genders, doing all sorts of creepy stuff.
Well, I've been doing this. I've been doing this FIFA thing, man.
What is this arching? Can someone explain why he has to arch and do that face? What is that face he's doing? Come on. Am I really reading too much into this? Come on. Do you see him twerking? Look at that face he's doing. He's twerking and he pulled his pants down for no reason. Watch this again. Just pay attention to IShowSpeed.
Doing this FIFA thing, man.
Do it. Just do it. Just...
Was all that twerking necessary? And the arching and the faces? This is normalizing homosexuality. And you can't tell me that these guys aren't a little freaky dicky. Because if this is what they're doing with the cameras on, what are they doing when the camera's off? If this is what you do in front of the camera, what are you doing behind the camera? Let me tell you, me and my friends would never do this. We wouldn't do this playing Street Fighter 2. Hey, if my Ken beats your Ryu, bend over, arch your back, and start twerking while I spank you. What? What? I mean, dude. Oh my gosh. Luigi the Boar. With a huge super chat. 99 and 99 cents. 100 juicy sewer bucks. He says, Sodom will burn. These freaks have salt pillar souls. Dude. Luigi, thank you so much for supporting the sewer so generously so that I can speak out against the sodomites trying to brainwash our youth into becoming perverts, satanic perverts. And with your support, I can keep reporting this news that matters. Thank you, Luigi the Boar. You rock, dude. Very generous of you. Thank you. Yo, Sewer King, much love from NZ. Keep it up, big man. Watching your growth is elite. Dude, thank you so much. You rock, dude. I'm glad you don't condone such behavior in your sewer. Your rats are proud of you. Oh, that means a lot. Thank you, dude. All right. Would you believe me if I told you there is more of this? There is.
Give me
Now, I want you to hear what IShowSpeed is singing here, okay? Because he scored on KSI, so now it's KSI's turn to get spanked. But I want you to listen to what IShowSpeed is singing. Listen to this.
Give me that ass, KSI. Give me that ass. 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 Give me that ass, KSI. Give me that ass. Give me that ass.
Am I reading too much into this? This is in front of children. Literal children. 1.3 million children. And if you missed it, he kissed the belt before he spanked KSI with it. Yo, Mentrix gifted 1 Sewer King membership. Please, whoever got it, thank him. And I'll thank him too. Thank you, dude. So here's the thing. I mean, playing this game is one thing, but they're kind of really into it, aren't they? They're kind of into it, aren't they? Kind of into it, huh? Oh, the gifted membership censored it? It's probably for the best. It's probably for the best. We jump ahead. Guys, my audio didn't cut out. Whatever he's singing, they censored out the audio. Which means whatever that is worse than his previous song of Gimme That Ass.
Come on!
Do we have any lip readers here who could tell us what he was saying there? Whatever it was worse than Gimme That Ass. Because they played that song of his, but not what he said here.
Come on! Come on! Who's daddy now? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Listen, the mere act of spanking each other is gay enough. But this whole singing Gimme That Ass, who's your daddy, kissing the belt. Guys, come on. Do you honestly think these guys are not doing gay stuff to each other off camera? Come on. You know what? We're putting this to a poll right now. What do you think, huh? Okay, wow, all right. 98% think they're actually gay. And man, anytime I mention IShowSpeed, I get so many comments. And it happened on today's chat itself at the start of today's stream. I get all these comments. Hey, don't you dare talk about IShowSpeed. He's different than those guys. He has a kind heart. He has a good heart. He's actually a good guy. So doing this in front of 1.3 million children, because that's how many this particular stream, how many views this particular stream got. That's being a good-hearted person, doing this in front of children. You're defending this. You're defending this. You think I shouldn't speak out about this? He's such a good guy. He's doing this in front of children for money, destroying a generation for money. I shouldn't talk about him? Okay. You're an idiot then. All right, so 94% of you think they are of the gay. I mean, listen, guys, we found out over the last couple of years that these hardcore gangster rappers, right? The rappers, right? They do each other in the bungus all day long. So is it a stretch to think that streamers are also gay? Come on. When they do stuff like this? Listen, months before this stream came out, I called KSI Gay SI. I've been calling him Gay SI for about a year before this came out. When it was all, oh, he has a 7-8 year long girlfriend. Did I nail it or what? How's my gaydar? How's my gaydar doing? How's that gaydar? Guys, we have a special taste test for today. I snuck out of the sewer and went to Fred Meyer. Nope, Walmart. Walmart. And look what I found on clearance. 75 cents for a king size. $0.75 for a king size. In today's climate, that is a heck of a deal. But also, this is a special flavor. Do you see the flavor? Look. Twix, what does that say? Twix what? Look at this. Twix what? Twix what? Say it in the rat chat so I can put this thing down. Twix what? Twix what? Twix what? Twix what? Twix what? Cookie dough. There we go. Thank you. Twix cookie dough. 75 cents. It says share size. These used to be called king size. Shall we have a taste? My blood sugar's low. I should get my blood sugar up before I yell at somebody. You know what I mean? Because normally I wait until my blood sugar's low and I yell at somebody and then I feel bad about it. All right, you guys ready? You ready for the taste test? Let's see. Twix cookie dough. Let's go. The main difference, I would say, of how this tasted from a regular Twix bar is that this tasted more stale. This was worse than a regular Twix bar. It didn't taste any better, and it was staler. Now, not saying that cookie dough flavor is a stale flavor. Obviously, it's on clearance. It was either close to expiry or expiry. I can't read it with these sunglasses on. But that was not better than a normal Twix. I really like Twix. It's one of my favorite. This one wasn't good. I didn't taste any cookie dough flavor or texture. It just tasted more stale. I think there was really tiny chocolate chips, right? Because I think they're going for a chocolate chip cookie dough. Right? In the picture, there's tiny, tiny little chocolate chips. So I did feel a little extra little granules in there. Bro, stop buying clearance crap. Oh, must be nice being a multimillionaire, dude. What's that like? What's that like being a multimillionaire? Yeah, that was not any better than a regular Twix. It was actually worse. I wonder what a fresh one would have tasted like. But not impressed. Not impressed. Okay, let's see.
Who's your daddy? If you don't answer, hey, well, you're gonna.
Are you hearing this, dudes?
Come on! Who's daddy now? Who's your daddy?
Don't fucking.
Who's your daddy? If you don't answer, hey,
Well, you're gonna hit me.
He's demanding that he call him his daddy before he spanks his ass. Now they're teaching this whole "who's your daddy" thing to 6-year-olds. Oh, don't talk about IShowSpeed. He's such a good guy. Oh, he's such a good guy. 8-year-olds shouldn't even know the sentence "who's your daddy."
Anyway, so just do it.
Did you see the thing IShowSpeed does with his mouth and his tongue before he hits him? Just focus on IShowSpeed's face.
if you don't answer, hey,
Well, you're gonna hit me anyway, so just do it.
You see that lip smacking there? See that lip smacking? Nasty, nasty work. Christy Nome is such a babe. And she's in her 50s. Incredible. Jelly Sub. With 6 delicious sewer bucks. He says, "Greetings, Sewer King. This might be a dumb question, but how much of what you say is satire? Excuse me? And how much is real opinion? Love the content." Content? Keep it up. Okay. First of all, thank you for your support of the sewer, your financial support. Because of that, I'm not going to flip out on you too hard. All right? I appreciate your support. That's very kind of you. And you did preface this by saying maybe it's a dumb question, but satire? I'm the world's greatest and straightest journalist. I'm the head correspondent at Sewer News Network, which, by the way, is my brand new channel, at Sewer News Network. Put out my first video last Saturday. Go check it out. No satire. I'm a journalist. Love the content. Okay, so what I do is not content. It's art. This is content. Oh my God, I almost broke my screen. This is content right here. This is content. That's what these guys do. They just make content to be consumed. Just garbage. I create high art. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Okay, so 94% of you think that KSI and IShowSpeed are gay, and it's not just an act for one stream. Good. Good. Was going to ask about that channel. You going to post regularly there? Yes. Yes, I'm going to post regularly, and I think for now it's just going to be once a week because I'm really busy with some stuff this summer. But come fall, I hope for it to be much more frequent than once a week. Okay? So for now, bear with me. It's going to be once a week for a while until I can free up my schedule. And then come fall, I'm going to try to do at least 3 times a week. Okay, shorter vids, but more frequent. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh, B. Hendricks sent one Sewer King membership to one lucky boy. Thank you so much, B. Hendricks. I appreciate that. All right, let's jump ahead to the next one. Let's see here. What's that now? What's that other beep? Yo, Damien Luck 925 tip $20. And thank you for using the tip jar link in the rat chat because they only take 2.8%, whereas YouTube takes 30%. And if you use Apple Pay takes 30% too, leaving me with nothing. So, here we go to Damien Luck 925's comment. 20 juicy sewer bucks, first of all. He says, congrats on 100,000 SK. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The sewer greatly appreciates your continued dedication to elite journalism. That means so much to me. That means so much to me. Thank you. Ready for more great documentaries on the Sewer News Network. Dude, you rock. Thank you for your generous support and your kind words. And guys, please try to use the tip jar link in the rat chat because they take a smaller percentage than YouTube's super chat. Thanks again, dude. You rock. Like button. That reminds me, guys, how many people are watching? I kind of don't want to ask because I know it's so little nowadays. It's depressing. How many people are watching? Like 178? 230? There's no way we have more than 230 concurrent viewers right now, right? There's no way we have more than 230 concurrent viewers right now. Get in those numbers. $431? That's pretty awesome, dude. Dude, that's rad. How many likes? Yeah, this Twix is no good, man. Dude, no wonder that was on clearance. That sucks. All right, we don't even have 400 likes. I'm not going on until we hit 400 likes. Come on. Here's the thing. If you're watching and you haven't clicked like, you are a freeloader. Don't be a freeloader. Let's get this to 400 and we can continue. God damn it, you guys. Welcome to the gun show. Does that not deserve a like? Just the t-shirt deserves a like. I appreciate that you don't chew into the mic. I'm literally the only YouTuber on earth. The only streamer on earth, regardless of platform, that cares about his viewers enough to not chew into the mic, to turn it off when I'm chewing. Hell, when I swallow, I do this. I'm in class and watching you instead of my teacher. This is the only education you need, baby. This is the real education. The Sewer News Network. Your teacher is trying to brainwash you into being a good little employee. All right, we cracked 400. Let's do this. Thanks, guys. Thank you for not being disgusting little freeloaders. All right. Is the next one? All right, let's check this out.
So hard.
Bring that ass over here, boy.
Wait, it's offside.
Did you hear that? Bring that ass over here, boy. And he's doing a Nigerian accent. And he's not faking it. Hey, Brady just gifted another Sewer King membership, dudes. Please say thank you to him. So, dudes, when KSI gets extra horny, the Nigerian in him comes out. Mentrix just gifted 5 Sewer King memberships. Right on, dudes. We are getting so many memberships gifted today. Whoever is receiving those, please say thank you to these kind gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, dudes. Both of you. Guys, listen. What? Mentrix just gifted another 5? What? Oh my gosh, the generosity today. Oh no, that was the same one. There was a delay over here. Regardless. How do I get a membership? Well, you either buy your own by clicking the join button. Excuse me. I even turned my mic off for sneezes. You either pay for your own. Brady gifted another 5 Sewer King memberships. This is going insane. We're having a membership gifting battle in the Rat Chat right now. You either buy your own by clicking the join button under the video and paying your monthly $5 dues. Or when somebody gifts memberships, it's randomly given away. I don't know if it's fully random. I've heard that it's based on how active you are in the chat. That increases your chances. I don't know, but nobody can designate I'm sending it to this YouTuber. Nobody can say, okay, let's gift this guy. Oh, you want one? I'll send you one. Somebody buys 5 and YouTube's algorithm sends it to 5 people. Oh my gosh. Silent just gifted 50 Sewer King memberships. Sewer King's Underground Militia. Oh my freaking gosh. My freaking gosh. And then we had Arkham Killzone buy his own Scum membership. Welcome to the Scum, dude. Welcome to the Scum. He bought his own. Holy cow. 50 people better be thanking. 50 people better be thanking that dude. Better be thanking Silent. Oh my gosh. He just, dude, silent like an assassin. No comments. Nothing. Just shows up. 50 memberships. And Mentrix sent 2 juicy Surbucks. He says, what's better? Normal tips or subs? Okay, so as far as, I assume what you're asking is which one gives me the highest cut? So, if you buy, let's put it this way. If you buy yourself a membership to the channel for $5, or you super chat me $5, YouTube takes 30% of both. So I'm left with $3.50. So whether you super chat me $5 or you buy a membership for $5, they take the same cut of 30%. And if you pay with Apple Pay will take the first 30%, Google takes the next 30%, and I'm left with what's left. But if you tip through the link in the Rat Chat, right at the top, it says tip jar. That one only takes 2.8%. So if somebody tips through there, that would be the highest. That would be the highest. You know, if you tipped $5 through there, they would take 15 cents. They would only take 15 cents through there. But the memberships are fun because then we get more Scum members. They get to use the emojis. They have the cool badge. So the membership thing is cool, you know? I love it when I see those badges. I love it when you guys can use the custom emojis. So we just got a ton more Sewer King Underground Militia members. And I'll remind you guys again, who just became a member, that you now have access to custom emojis that I hand drew. And I don't see you guys using them, even though you just got access. Go ahead and check out those new emojis you have. Hit that little emoji button, that smiley face button, and then right at the top of the emojis, it'll show you. It'll show you the custom emojis that I hand drew for you that you now get to use. That's like the main benefit here. All right. There you go. There you go. Enjoy your new emojis. Look at that. There you go. Bailey just showed you all the ones you can use. Lovely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Slucifer tipped $20. Let's read his comment before we jump into more. The penis was hand traced by Super King? No tracing, dude. I drew that off of memory of my own peen. Okay? That was off memory of looking at my own rod, dude. I just shrunk it down to fit on your screen. So Slucifer sent 20 juices sewer bucks and no comment. No question. Just wants to support the show. Thank you so much, Slucifer. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, right. You also get to watch videos he put behind a paywall. That's right. That's right. There's a few live streams that after being out for several months, people had more than enough time to watch them. I made members only. And like the last 20 live streams I've left up for the public. So calm right down. Sorry if I want to give people their money's worth when they buy a membership. Excuse me for not just taking people's money and not giving them anything in return. So a few of the first live streams are for members only. Demian Matrix tipped $11.11. We're going to read that and then we're going to jump back into the gay activities. Okay? Let's see if he has a comment. $11.11 from Demian Matrix. Greetings from Germany. Do you like The Immigrants? Is that a punk band? That sounds like a band. But given that you're from Germany, I guess you're talking about actual immigrants? Dude, thank you for the support, but what the hell happened to your country? You would think that Germany, given their history, would be the most based country. You would think that Germany would be the last stronghold on earth. But no, I think they're worse than Canada right now. And they're either worse than the UK or right up there. Dude, what happened to your country? How did you go from what happened earlier to now? Crazy, dude. Crazy. Addie Rainbow wants to know if anybody wants a Sewer King membership. Badman tipped $5. We'll get back to your comment. We got to get back to the gays first. Yeah, bro, we are F. Dude, Germany's done, dude. I don't know how that happened. You guys did a 180, dude. Good luck. Thanks for the support. Let's see. Are we at the next? Yes, we're at the next one. Okay. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for the gay?
You about to do it so hard.
Bring that ass over here, boy.
Wait, it's offside.
Here's the thing. Do you guys think that KSI, when he's doing that Nigerian accent and saying, bring that ass over here, boy. Badman tipped another $5. We'll get back to you. Do you think that when KSI is doing that Nigerian accent saying, bring that ass over here, he is channeling his dad? Do you think that that's something he heard from his dad when he was younger and that's why he's gay? Because if you look up the stats of homos, the vast majority of them were diddled as children. Right? They were messed up as kids by either a dad, an uncle, a cousin, and then they end up becoming gays later on in life. because they were corrupted as children. Do you think, and I'll play it again, do you think he heard this sentence from his dad growing up? Listen.
They said it's offside.
It's on, bro. It's 3-3. It's
What they do it so hard.
Bring that ass over here, boy.
Wait, it's offside.
He heard that from his dad. Come on. Come on. He just channeled his dad. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? He is channeling his dad. Why do that accent? Why do that accent? KSI doesn't have that accent. Why is he doing that accent? He is channeling his dad, diddling him as a child, and that is why he is gay now. Am I wrong? Of course not.
You about to do it so hard.
You're about to do it so hard, said Speed. Because it's happened before behind camera. He knows how hard KSI gives it. And you know that Speed is the catcher behind camera because of how well he can arch his back. Okay, that is not the first time he's arched his back.
Like, you can't be serious.
I need to win my...
Oh my God, you about to whip my ass. Oh my God, he about to do it so hard. You about to do it so hard.
What?
Like, you can't be serious.
I need to win my...
Oh my God, you about to whip my ass. Oh my God, he about to do it so hard. You about to do it so hard.
Bring that ass over here, boy.
Wait, it's offside. They said it's offside.
It's on, bro. It's 3-3. It's literally 3-3. Get on that. You are going to die. I'm going to kill you. Bend over. Get your hand over there. Oh. Speed. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to die?
Yes.
I'm going to kill you. Make sure the web can see. The web.
Why is he arching his back like that? Why is he doing that face? Is that necessary? Is that necessary? And for those of you just joining us, this is on IShowSpeed's channel. He has 14.4 million subscribers. This stream right here got 1.3 million subscribers. I mean, 1.3 million views. And his audience is entirely children. Entirely young children. This is what they're doing in front of children. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th time so far in this stream they have done this spanking thing. 6th time. And it's not the last time.
I can see.
Do you see this face? Do you see this arching? Do you see the twerking? Pay attention to Speed this time. Pay attention to Speed.
You all can see. Yeah, I went nuts. Damn.
Shit. Shit, I'm getting flashbacks, I swear to God.
I'm getting flashbacks. I swear to God. I am getting flashbacks. I swear to God. Listen to that again.
Shit, I'm getting flashbacks, I swear to God.
Flashbacks to what? Flashbacks to what? What are you getting flashbacks to? What you guys do behind camera? What you guys do behind camera? Is that what you're getting flashbacks to? Oh my gosh. KSI may be secretly gay? Yeah, dude. Maybe, right? What a secret.
Oh God, I'm getting flashbacks.
Bro, you've literally marked me.
Oh,
You can see. Bro!
oh shit.
What the fuck? Look what this done to me!
Oh shit.
None. Bro. Oh. Nah, I have to get you back.
Oh, that.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Slucifer tipped another $20, dude. We're going to get to your comment if you left one. What is this? What is this, and how is this okay? Look at this. What is this? How is this okay? What is this? What is this? The bad thing is they clearly would do this without filming. That's exactly what I've been saying, dude. That's exactly what I've been saying. If this is what they do in front of the camera, what are they doing behind the camera? Goran Trijanovsky sends another 3 Australian sewer bucks. He says, Canada should change its flag to the gay flag. They will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Thank you for the support, dude. Don't you worry. I'll tell you what, as someone who lived in Canada almost like my entire life, I've been here for a year and a half. Before I left, I left right after the summer of, gosh, what was it, 2023? I don't know. Was it 2024? I don't know. My math is bad, all right? Like from my mother's house, for example, for several kilometers, there was a pride flag every light post. They took every light post and put a pride flag on it. Past the mall, around the corner, up the hill. It was pride flag, pride flag, pride flag. So even if they're not replacing it, they're showing up more than the Canadian flag. I didn't see a single Canadian flag up, but I saw pride flag, both sides of the road. I'm telling you, every single light post, they put up a pride flag for that summer. But seriously, what is this? What is this, dudes? And how fat are his thighs? Dude, this guy is a future diabetic. And he fancies himself a pro athlete boxer? What a fat ass. I would genuinely KMS if I lived in Canada. And that's the thing. They have a program for that. It's called MAID. Do you guys know that? A bunch of you know that. But there's a program, all caps, MAID. And that is a government program for assisting you to end yourself. Their healthcare system is so overstressed with the influx of immigrants that now instead of treating you, they encourage you to end yourself, and they're going to help you. Look at Speed's face looking at KSI. Yeah, dude, it's all very gay. It's all very gay.
Oh, shit. Nah, bro. Oh. Nah, I had to get you back, bro.
Oh, that shit hurt. Oh, God, it stings.
Oh.
Oh.
God damn. Holy.
Ooh.
Bro marked me. Like I'm a bull. I had to get you back, bro. Alright. What we doing? 3-3.
Oh.
We doing pens? Every goal is a...
Oh, okay, that was good.
That was good? Wow, dude. Wow, dude. Canada is officially in the worst timeline. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, dude. Canada's finished, dude. Canada is completely finished. It's done. It's over. They had a good run. It was a good place to grow up in. Not no more. Let's see. Badman with 5 juicy Surbix. He says, just to finish my comment, Dagestanis hate the Russians. There's a news article every week about them getting into street fights with the Russians. That's the thing, man. Whenever I would refer to Khabib and his crew as Middle Eastern, oh, did you know they're Russians, you idiot? Oh, no. Yes. Geographically, they are technically part of Russia. Dude, they're Middle Easterns, okay? They're jihadists. They are not what you would normally think of as a Russian. Yes, they are technically within the borders, okay? But they might as well be like Iraq. So shut up about the Russians, dude. They're not Middle Eastern. They hate the Russians hate them. Badman with another 5 juicy Surbux. That's why Marab was teasing Umar when he asked him where he was from. Also, greetings from Bosnia. Right on, dude. Greetings to the Bosnian sewers, my man. Thank you for all the support today. I appreciate it. Lucifer tipped another 20. What is going on today? You guys are going nuts. You guys are going nuts with the generosity. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. So Lucifer, another 20 sewer bucks. He says, you make me laugh more than anything, man. Dude, I really appreciate that. I'm surprised because I'm a journalist. Just reporting the facts. Facts. But hey, if it makes you happy, I'm happy to support. You're right, though. This is the product of an ungodly culture. Yeah, dude. Oh, and then you sent another 20 juicy sewer bucks without a comment. Dude, thank you so much for your support today. So much generosity. And thank you for using the tip jar link and not the super chat. Because YouTube takes 30%, but the tip jar link only takes 2.8. That's less than a tenth of what YouTube takes. Thank you. So anyways, you said this is the product of an ungodly culture. That's exactly it, dude. That's exactly it. In the 80s, this wouldn't have happened. And I don't mean just because we didn't have the internet and streaming, but just fun rock music back then was getting attacked by politicians and parents groups as being satanic, right? When it was just fun rock music. This type of just outwardly degenerate behavior wouldn't have been tolerated at all. It would not have had a platform. So I completely agree with you. This is a symptom of a sick culture. This is a symptom of a sick culture. It would not exist in a culture that is not diseased. Can I send you gifts? Absolutely. I don't have a P.O. box yet, though. Because the damn P.O. box companies want like $35 to $40 a month. That's $500 a year, dudes. Those better be some gifts. Those better be some gifts to make up for the $500 out of my pocket. The world before kebab was a better world. Absolutely, dude. MMA was better before Khabib and the Dagestanis came over with their humping style and their ugly faces and terrible, terrible neck beards. SK, journalist, king, savior, leader, elite, basher. Don't forget straightest man alive. Sexiest man alive. Right? Let's not forget how good looking I am. Does the sewers have a specific nationality? No, dude. All nationalities are welcome. The sewers run through every country except for India because their streets are the sewers. They don't have sewers. They just take a dump on the road. Dagestan's the same. They just dump all over the mountains. Shout out from UK, long time rant. Right on, dude. Right on, UK sewer OG. Patty Pepsi with 2 sewer bucks. He says, sorry for sending a super chat, you legend. Oh, dude. Do not ever apologize for supporting the show. But if you want more of your hard-earned money going to the Sewer News Network, just try to use the tip jar link in the rat chat. That's all. Either way, I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. I believe there's... Is there one more? Have you guys had enough? I think we've had enough of this. No. We've come this far. We've come this far. Let's watch all the spankings. Just to see how sick and deranged these people are. Guys, my blood sugar is low, but I really don't want to finish this Twix bar. Now, understand me, I don't waste food and I will finish it. But I'm going to take my time. Why you do India like that? What did I say? Dude, the Indians are welcome in the sewer. I'm just explaining that they don't have sewers because they just use the sidewalk. That's no knock on India. That's just a fact. I'm a journalist. All right? We do have Indian rats. They're some of my kindest and best supporters. Don't get this wrong. Don't misunderstand me. I don't know why everybody's so sensitive these days when you just recite a fact, an architectural fact. You guys get all upset. I need a ratfish inspection to bring me back from the gate. Dude, I don't know if we're ever going to have one again. It's been weeks, dude. What the hell? What the hell, dude? I think the problem is there's only 2 girls in the entire sewer, and they both did a ratfish inspection, and now we're just done. Now it's just dudes. All right. Let's check out the final spanking. I can't believe I just uttered that sentence.
Not scripted, bro.
Come on, man. You gotta give it to me.
I think it was offside.
It wasn't offside.
Yeah, but.
Yep. Yeah, I know, KSI.
No, you don't. You don't fucking know. You dickhead.
I know, Chuck. But anyways, y'all, I want to see a grown man get his ass whipped. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe.
I mean, if you look at KSI's spine, he has a reverse arch. So you know that between these two, IShowSpeed is the power bottom. Right? Because his arch is incredible. He has a better arch than most girls can pull off. Whereas look at him. He's not usually in this position. So he gives it to IShowSpeed off camera.
Because you talking about, Lord. Yup. 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 Belt to ass. Belt to ass.
Alright.
Yup.
Okay.
Okay. Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
Yep, and let's act like everything's normal. Now, a lot of you are getting upset. Okay, just one of you is getting upset about my comments about India. So I want to show you something that one of the rats sent me through Instagram DM. Hang on. Let me pull this up for you. And a reminder that I do have an Instagram page. It's at Sewer King Cobra. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull up this DM so I can show you a video from... Here we go. Okay, so this is India. For those of you getting upset at, did you just say the streets are the sewers in India? All right, watch this. This is a video from India. See? Meanwhile, in India. Look at this. Look at this. You ready for this? Watch this.
What is this nigga doing?
Okay, so we have here what looks like to be a lake that is brown. The water's brown. And we have this Indian man on the side of this lake with an empty gas can. Now let's put that aside. That he's using an empty gas can for his beverage needs. And he's filling up his water in this brown lake. Okay? So he fills it up and dumps it on his head. Okay? Now listen, when you dump something on your head, the water goes in your eyes. It trickles into your mouth. All right? That's what happens. Now, that's one corner of the lake. The camera's panning over. What do we see now? Oh! A sewage truck dumping fecal matter into the lake. How far away from the other guy is it? How far away? 40 feet. He can't see it. He can see it. He's fine with it. Thank you, Selena, for sending this to me. Yeah? So am I racist? Am I racist when I say their sewers are not underground, they're above ground? What is this? They're using the local lake as a sewer. And the locals have no problem with it. Let me pour that water on my face. Do not redeem the sewage truck? Wait, what does that mean? What are you guys talking about? What does that even mean? Slucifer tipped another $20. Guys, Slucifer is making it rain sewage. Slucifer, thank you so much. I'll check to see if you left a comment. Guys, this is India. This is India. A guy's using an empty gas can to fill up sewer water onto his head. And that sewer water is just the local lake that the sewage truck is dumping feces in. Okay? But I'm a racism. Sewer King is a racism. How dare you say that their streets are the sewers? So, whichever one of you assholes called me a racist over this, I believe you owe me an apology. I wish I could tip, but I'm a broke rat. Dude, don't worry about it. You can show love in other ways by, for example, commenting. Leaving a like. Did you leave a like on the videos? SK, please make a Burt Reynolds movie review on your first channel. Dude, the Chuck Norris movie review I did barely got any views, dude. So here we got India, dude. Here we got India. So am I a racist for saying their sewers are above ground? Or is that just fact? Is that just fact? Come on now. They don't give an F, but I'll say sorry for thinking you're racist. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, after witnessing, let's see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instances of spanking in one. This wasn't a long stream. This is a 34-minute stream. They spanked each other 7 times in a 34-minute stream, dude. Did you root for Bilal or JDM? Mentrix, my man. My man. Is that even a question? Of course, JDM. I cannot stand Bilal. Mentrix, have you watched my Bilal videos? I've made at least 2 videos about him. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not a fan of his dudes. I'm so glad that JDM won. I would have really liked to have knocked out Bilal. Credit to Bilal. He's got a chin. Otherwise, he would have gone to sleep with some of those shots. I hope you can escape Canada ASAP. Dude, I did that a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean 18 months. My apologies, SK. My message didn't come out well. That's fine, dude. That's fine, dude. I just want you to know I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, dude. Everybody knows I'm the most loving and accepting gentleman on YouTube. Right, guys? Let's get over to Slucifer here. Guys, Slucifer sent another 2 $20 Sewer Buck donations. He says, no one wants to be wrong and everybody needs to be validated. Religion isn't seen as cool and going against it is hip, for sure, dude. The gays even use the rainbow in their flags as an FU. Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. For at least a couple decades now, the Satanists have pushed atheism. And if you're religious, oh, you believe about the man in the sky? Trying to make you look stupid. I feel like it's swinging back, though. They had a successful campaign for, the last 20 years that if you're religious, you're a loser. And you should believe in the Big Bang Theory. Okay, because that one makes a lot of sense. Anyways, dude, thank you so much for your generous support today. Holy cow. Really appreciate it, dude. Now, guys, after we've watched 7 spankings, dudes, I have a question for you that I will throw up into a poll. Oh my gosh, Badman is back with another $10 tip. And we'll read your comments soon. But I want to put up a poll for you guys, okay? I want to know what your answer is here. After watching 7 spanking interactions, who is gayer? KSI or IShowSpeed? Okay, we got KSI winning this one, but not a huge margin. I mean, it's close to 50-50, 59% for KSI. But guys, didn't it seem like IShowSpeed enjoyed it more with the arching of the back, the licking his lips all the time, the twerking? Don't you feel like he's fruitier? Not to stand up for KSI here, not to stand up for him, but I feel like Speed was being way fruitier during that video. Both gay. But which one's gayer? Both gay, who's gayer? Both gay, who's gayer? You understand what I'm saying? Speed is more zesty, but not gayer. Oh, that's an interesting way to put it. Can you explain? I understand what you're saying about zesty. He's fruity and doing all this stuff. But why does that not make him gayer? Why is being extra zesty not being extra gay? I'm interested in hearing your reasoning for that. Because you might have a point. And here we have another good point. IShowSpeed was gayer in the video, but overall KSI's relationship with Logan Paul makes him the gayest. That's interesting. That is an interesting point to make. One of them is best friends with Logan Paul, and there's nothing gayer than that. IShowSpeed didn't actually like the whooping, while KSI wanted it more and harder. Is it gay to decide who's gay? No, it's just journalism. It's just journalism, dude. See, people like you try to distract from exposing these people. You're just like the people that call people conspiracy theorists because you want to make fun of them to distract from the issue at hand. All right? So I will not be deterred from discussing this topic and getting to the bottom of it. Badman with a juicy 10 sewer bucks. He says, there's also a lot of blood feuds going on there. Dagestani will murder another Dagestani's family member out of revenge, including grandparents. Oh, I don't doubt that at all, dude. Honor killings, Sharia law, all that jazz. And now they're trying to bring Sharia law to Texas. Thank God this is presented to us by the straightest journalist alive. He serves as a natural antidote to this gayness. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. IShowSpeed pitches but doesn't reach. He tries to get the attention like a girl but doesn't do the deed as much as KSI, who has a boyfriend, aka Logan Paul. Okay, that raises an interesting point. That's my next poll. That's my next poll, okay? I want to see where you guys stand on this. You in Texas? No, I'm not. But I've seen some videos that are quite concerning. Okay, here's a question. Who is gayer, the giver or the receiver? Who is gayer, the guy that bones or who gets boned in his bungus? Who's gayer? Again, both. No, they're both gay. Who's gayer? Who's gayer? Guys, Sashimi has been a member of Sewer King's underground militia for 2 months. He says, SK, zesty equals more femininity. They both like it. Interesting. Hey, thank you for signing up for your second month of Scum membership, dude. Yeah, the boned. Of course the receiver's more gay. Whoever is more of the woman, I would say, is the gayer one. Both gay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the guy sticking his wiener inside of the dirty bungus of another man is not gay. I'm asking who is gayer. Now, the guy who's giving, he's performing the same actions he would be on a woman. Whereas the guy, the receiver, he is being penetrated. He is playing the role of a woman. That's gayer. The giver is doing the same thing he would be doing to a woman. But the receiver is bent over like a chick being penetrated. That's gayer. Both gay. One's gayer. Oh my gosh. Not only did Slucifer send so many generous tips today, he just joined Sewer King's underground militia. Slucifer, we are so happy. So honored to have you as a member of Sewer King's underground militia. And Slucifer, you now have access. You now have access to custom emojis that I hand drew. Please enjoy them. Now let's see what you think about what I just said. Read Wonder Bucket's answer. Okay, I'm going to have to scroll here. Giver is gayer. Receiver doesn't need to be hard. Gosh, that's kind of a good point. The giver because he has to get a stiff one. Gosh, that is a really good point. That is a really good point. Sometimes the receiver doesn't get a choice. Yeah, I get that, like prison. While the giver always does. That's an interesting point. The pitcher because you got to be hella gay to get hard looking at a hairy stinkhole. That's a good point, dude. That's a good point. That is a good point, dude. The giver has to remain aroused being inside a man. Oh, you make a good point. You make a good point. You guys are making a good point. My knee-jerk reaction was to first... Hold up. Jake says, my knee-jerk reaction was to first vote... My knee-jerk reaction was to first vote receiver, but when thinking deeper about it, the giver is the one that actively has to put his dingus into a bungus. The receiver doesn't always have choice. Yeah. There's a lot of nuance to doing each other in the butt, huh? There's a lot of nuance to this. Brady just gifted a Sewer King Underground Militia membership. Please thank him, whoever got it. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. And the giver is watching the situation. The taker can't see what's happening. Interesting point. That is an interesting point, guys. You would have to maintain erection. You have to... Guys, Brady sent another Sewer King membership. Jay Juggernaut got him. Got it. Please thank him. Thank you, Brady, for your generosity and growing the scum. Holy crap, the giver needing to be aroused is definitely a factor I never thought about. Yeah. No, that is a very good point. That is a good point. Gosh, that's such a good point, man. But we really had this discussion before. We did. It's not coming back to me. I remember somebody pointing this out a few weeks ago and me thinking, oh my gosh, that's such a good point. And then completely forgot. Guys, stress does numbers on your memory, dude. It's been a rough few years. Let me put it that way. Brady gifted another membership. Brady's going nuts, you guys. Can this man be stopped? Thank you, Brady. There's a lot of nuance to this. You know? There's a lot of nuance to who is gayer. The one penetrating or the one being penetrated? You know? On the one hand, the one being penetrated has to bend over like a girl, spread his butt cheeks, and take it inside him. That is really, really gay. On the other hand, the other guy has to get a hard boner for another man's dirty bungus. Oh my gosh, Brady gifted another one. And Short Bus 12 got it. Thank you, Brady. Slucifer says, what if the giver is closing his eyes and pretending it's a woman? Does that mean the receiver wins the vote? I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was just thinking that. Because giving it to a girl in her bungus or giving it to a guy in his bungus, the sensations on your pee-pee would be identical. Let's be honest. So if you're closing your eyes and not looking at the hairy bungus, then you are essentially just doing what you would be doing to a woman. Right? And let's take out the consent issue. Let's say this is not in prison. Okay? Let's say this is in Dagestan where they're both into it. I want to take consent out of the thing here, because we're talking about this whole discussion arised from KSI and IShowSpeed. They're both doing this voluntarily on a stream. This is not prison. So let's just take that out. All bungus should be off limits? How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like female bungus should be off limits? It doesn't matter, you're still gay. Yes, they're both gay, dude. I get that. Who is gayer? Who is gayer? And guys, here's the thing you need to appreciate about me here. When I say I'm the greatest and straightest journalist of all time, is that I will take a hard stance on something and then you present another piece of information to me and I will write on camera in front of dozens of people say, oh, you know what? You have a point. Listen, everybody else sticks to their point no matter what kind of information or evidence is shown to them. They'll stick to their point. You show me, you open my eyes, and I will admit right on camera, you know what? That's a good point. What about men who get pegged by women? Now we're getting into a murky area. We're getting to a very murky area now. Talking about bunguses in the sewer is fine as they are the greatest donators of the sewer. Exactly. We wouldn't need a sewer without bunguses. Yo, Sergeant Lincoln gifted a Sewer King membership. Sergeant Lincoln himself just joined the scum a few days ago. Let me officially welcome him in front of all of you to the scum. Pegging is gay. No, for sure. If you're getting pegged by your woman, you're a closeted gay. Oh no, we're not defending pegging at all. Not who's doing that? Who's doing that? Oh, James is a good question. What if the giver took a bunch of boner pills to get hard? That's not gay. Interesting. Now, why would you be doing it though? Right? Is it a gang initiation? Is it an initiation to get into Khabib's gym? You know? Brady sent another Sewer King membership. Oh my gosh, we have so many new members today. Don't defend pegging. I'm not, you idiot. I just said it's gay. You're a closeted gay if you get pegged by your woman. Jeez. Who bought the pills? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Did you yourself buy the pills to get hard to bone a dude? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Brady is going crazy, man. He's gifting left and right. Butt stuff with your lady is a gateway to being gay. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that, dude. Brady gifted another Sewer King membership. And I say this as someone who has never indulged, okay? I'm just open-minded to this discussion. Ask the girl rat her opinion on this. On what specifically? On what specifically? What if you lost the bet and had to do it? Dude. Dude. I'm back. I'm sorry, King. Had to do some haircuts. Some broccoli cuts? Oh my gosh, Brady gifted another Sewer King membership. And Heavenly Death received it. Thank you, Brady. Thank you for growing the scum. Thank you for growing the scum. Guys, listen, these are important topics that no other YouTuber is willing to touch. You guys get that, right? What other YouTube channel would dare talk about this? They'd be so scared of getting their channel deleted or demonetized or age restricted. Not me. Because I'm just here for the truth. Oh my gosh, Brady just gifted another membership. Holy cow. Okay, so Lucifer has a scenario where a mafia guy says to you, you gotta bang my gay brother or we put you in the trunk of my car. Should we put that up to a poll? Let's put that up to a poll. Let's see what you guys would do in that scenario. What's all this beeping? What's happening? Is it Brady again? Is it Brady again? What's going on here? My last cut was actually a mullet with faded sides. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Clearly that person is a viewer of the sewer. Neon Leopard has been a member of Sewer King's Underground Militia for 5 juicy months. She says, I love Sewer King. Oh, bless your heart. How sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you for re-upping your membership for another juicy month. And Brady gifted another membership. Holy crap, dude. All right, let's look at the results of this poll. So, okay, so the scenario is there's a mafia boss and he says, take this boner pill and do my gay brother in his bungus or we throw you in this trunk. And you know what's going to happen there. You're taken out to the desert, right? This is in Vegas. So, 81% of you would rather die. 81% of you would rather die than do the gay brother. 81% of you would rather die. I'm with you. I'm with you. I ain't boning anybody. Ron says Neon Leopard is gay. Ron, listen, dude. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Neon Leopard was one of our first successful ratfish inspection ladies. Okay? Now, if you're saying she's a gay lady, I also disagree with that. Ron, where did you come from? Weren't you the one that called me a racist for my comments about India? Brady gifted another Sewer King membership. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The thing is, I would choose option 2, let them kill me. But when they let me out of the truck in the, when they let me out of the truck, I mean out of their car in the desert, I'm just popping out and bang, 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 bang. And we got a bunch of dead mafia guys. And then I'm driving off in their car. You know what I'm saying? So Neon Leopard admits that she was only gay in high school. Okay, she grew out of it. And that's the thing, you guys. You Zoomers got to understand that when you're confused about your gender or your sexuality, you're going to grow out of it. Don't chop off your pee-pee. Don't chop off your breasts. It's a phase. It's a phase. I never had that phase because I was born the straightest man alive. And listen, women are naturally bisexual anyway. Didn't she make out with chicks, though? No offense, Neon Leopard. Yeah, in high school. She admits to that. She just said in high school. Only in high school. Listen, women are naturally bisexual. Now, if it was a dude that said, "Oh yeah, in high school I made out with dudes," no, you're gay. No, you're gay. Women are naturally bisexual. It's not a big deal when they make out with each other or like scissor. Guys, no, you're gay. That's not experimenting. You're gay. You're gay. What's all these beeps? My phone's blowing up, dude. By blowing up, I mean 1 beep per hour. Dallas Winston has re-upped his scum membership. Thank you, Dallas, for staying in the scum. What up from the sewers in Detroit? What up, dude? What up, Detroit sewers? All right, so 80% of you said they would let the mafia kill them as opposed to taking a boner pill and doing an old Italian man in the bungus. I agree with that, except they ain't killing me. I'm popping out of that trunk and going sewer jitsu on them. Guys have no game anymore, so they have to take boner pills and do other dudes in the bungus. I agree that guys have no game, but also women are total bitches nowadays because social media has made them think that they're way hotter than they are. Dating apps have made them think they're way hotter than they are because Chad is willing to do them in the bungus, pump and dump. They now think they can marry Chad and get Chad, so now they're crappy to anybody who is less than 6'2". And thus, those men have no practice and no game. But if they resort to doing other men in the butt, that's not because they have no game or they're desperate. You have to actually be gay. Otherwise, you'll just be celibate forever if you're straight. You know, like the guys in prison do each other in butt, and you go, well, I mean, there's no women. So? If there's no women, I'm just not doing it. Ever again, I guess. Not going to go, well, he has a hole in his bungus. No, dude. Prison just exposes who the real gays are. And when they say, oh, it's not about sex, it's about power and domination, shut up. You're a gay. You're an absolute gay. Media ruined mankind. Yeah, that's why it was created, dude. It was created as a programming tool. Didn't consider the mob boss's brother to be old as hell. Well, I got something to say about that. Number one, so you would have been okay if it was a young, handsome Italian man? Oh, he's old? I thought he was a young, handsome Italian. I'd bone him. That's not gay. Oh, he's old? Well, then that's gay. What? And of course he's old, dude. Of course he's old. The mafia boss is going to be 70-something. How old do you think his brother's going to be? What kind of age gap do you think there is? What kind of age gap do you think there is, dude? Brady just gifted another Sewer King membership. Holy crap. How many has he gifted today? Yes, the ones who become gay in prison were always gay and now just have been given free range opportunity. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Again, do anybody listening look up Universe 25 experiment? Oh, I will look that up now. I might not read it now, but I'll check into it later. Universe 25 experiment. Let me just put it here so I don't forget. Universe 25 experiment. All right, we'll check that out later. We'll check that out later. Speaking of prison, with that logic, dudes have holes in their noses and you don't see them doing dudes in the nose. That's an excellent point, dude. Best channel. Of course this is. Nobody else is talking about these topics. These are the topics that are important. Oh my gosh, Brady just gifted another one. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Brady. You wild man. You absolute wild man. Thoughts on Tapuria. Thoughts on Ilya Tapturo being the UGC GOAT? What's UGC? If your dick fits in a nostril, that's bad news. That's true. I mean, KSI has some enormous nostrils, though. Jake with 2 Subics, he says, especially considering it's mostly black noses. Okay, well, I didn't want to get racial there, but I did mention that KSI has an awfully large set of nostril openings. So guys, let's say you end up in prison. Let's say you end up in prison and the inevitable happens. And a group of brothers rolls up on you in the shower and they got shivs made out of sharpened toothbrush handles. Do you let them bone your bungus or do you die in that shower? And I know you say, oh, I fight back, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you're going to lose. Listen, it's 15 huge brothers with shivs. You're dying. So, do you die in that shower? Or do you let them do your bungus? Oh my gosh, Brady just gifted another membership. Brady, thank you so much. I'm going to put this to a poll. So do you die or do you take it up the bungus? Because let me tell you, it's funny because most of you say, oh no, just kill me. And yet in prison, almost always, the person just gives it up. So do you think this is all a bunch of big talk? Do you think this is just a bunch of big talk? Because I don't know what the percentages are, but it's probably 99% at least give up the bungus. And yet here, 95% of you say you would die. So I think there's a disconnect here between what happens in real life and what you guys are saying. Now, lucky for me, I have a third option because I'd kick all their asses with spinning jump kicks. Right? So lucky for me, there's a third option, which is spin kicks. I would get my bungus jackhammered. Exclamation marks. It kind of sounds like you would enjoy it with all those exclamation marks. Why don't you give us the third option? Because it's not a third option for you. It's a third option for me. You don't have my spin kicks, dude. Why did Max Power say jackhammered? What does Max Power really mean? What does it really mean? Yeah, and for you BJJ experts out there, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. You're naked and you just went into the guard, i.e. missionary. Good luck with that one. You Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys. I can just copy your spin kicks after seeing it once, dude. You don't have the power I have in my hips. Or my balance. This is a wet shower. Dude, you try to do a spin kick, you're going to slip and concuss yourself. When I was in prison in the 90s, I was a bungus bandit. Okay. All right, Max Power. That's enough out of you today. Come on, man. We want to fight back at least. I want to fight back. Well, that would be option 2 because you're going to die. 15 brothers with shivs, you're going to die. Go ahead and fight back if it makes you feel better. You're still dying. This is like a counseling session. Everyone is owning up now. The sewer is a safe space, okay? The sewer is a safe space. The sewer king is so straight that even gay mobsters are afraid of him. Dude, totally. They pay me. Better to die than be graped. I agree. The sewer is full of gays today. What's all the gay talk? Are you stupid, dude? Are you stupid calling my rats gay? Only Max Power gets jackhammered in his bungus. The rest of us are straight. We're just discussing this because we covered gayness. That's all this is. Not a chance, dude. Give me the shiv. I'll die with my bungus intact. You're assuming they're not going to do your bungus after you're dead. And desecrate your corpse. I'm an idiot. I literally thought you meant 15 siblings attack you when I said brothers. Oh boy. Oh boy, Selena. Oh boy. Those hair dye fumes are getting to you. Brady just gifted another membership. Oh my gosh. Hey, SK, did you see the Aiden Ross Logan Paul podcast? I saw the thumbnail. I have not clicked on it. I mean, that might be my next video. We'll see. I'll have to check it out. I noticed it didn't get a lot of views, which is funny. Here's a secret rule. If you grow a mustache like the king of the sewers, no one will touch you. It's a reflection of masculinity, of course, and of power. Danny Castillo just gifted a Sewer King membership. Thank you, Danny Castillo. And Brady just matched it with another one himself. Oh my gosh. We're getting into a gifting war here. We're getting into a gifting war. Who will win? Now, the catch-22 is you can't grow a mustache like this unless you are extremely masculine. Right? Breadstick Billy is back. And he tipped 5 juicy sewer bucks. I've never seen so many gifted subs on a stream before. Dude, it's getting wild in here. Because we got the best community ever. The last stream actually might have been more. On the 100,000 stream, we had a war in there between people gifting big chunks. But Brady's back at it with another one. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow, dude. Oh my gosh. Now Ronaldo Vergara. What? Vergara. Sorry, the text is dancing on my screen. Ronaldo Vergara just gifted a scum membership himself, dude. Dude, how many members are we going to have by the end of today? So Breadstick Billy sent 5 juicy superbucks and he says, love ya, King, no homo. Love ya too, dude, no Dagestani. Thank you for the 5 sewer bucks. Thank you for the support. With a mustache like that, you make women sweat. Do the women agree? Do the women here agree? I know they do, but I want them to say it. You know what I mean? Now, Breadstick Billy is getting in on the Sewer King membership gifting action. And holy cow, Brady just sent another one too. Brady can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. He won't be stopped. This is easily the best channel on YouTube. Dude, thank you so much. And you guys are easily the best viewers on YouTube. Easily. Oh my gosh, the best community ever. Bailey says, yes, we agree about my mustache. Neon Leopard says, we stay sweating. Misanthropic says, yes, very. Selena says, agreed. And Max Power says, I'm not gay, my boyfriend is. His boyfriend who jackhammers him in the bongus. So referring to the Logan, Aiden Ross thing, it's a very cringe podcast episode, but I did hate watch all of it. Dude, do you think there was anything in there that's worth me covering for Sunday before I go waste an hour watching it? Let me know. JP with a Canadian 2 juicy sewer bucks, and he says, Jake Paul kissed Bobby Lee. What the F? He did. He did. Guys, Bobby Lee was on Jake Paul's podcast recently, and I was actually going to make a video about it. And I started watching the podcast. I just couldn't do it, dudes. I couldn't do it. I skipped around in it looking for stuff. I couldn't do it. It was so cringe. I couldn't help myself. I mean, I couldn't get through it. Even though, you know, there was a very clickable thumbnail and title there, Bobby Lee kisses Jake Paul, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Maybe we do it on next week's stream. This gay stuff seems to be very popular with you guys for some reason. I don't know. Not judging. Not judging. Yes, the fact he said low IQ people are making society bad. Maybe I'll give it a watch if I can't find anything else. The real question is, being gay considered a condition? Of course, dude. It's a spiritual disease. Baby Lee is a freak. Is that Bobby Lee's child? Would you bring the leopard hat to jail? Well, I'd have to bring my leopard hat, the yellow do-rag, so that they recognize the king of the sewers and stay away. Lucifer tipped another $20. Oh my gosh, Lucifer's going crazy. I'm pretty sure Bobby Lee leans gay. His ex was hot, but he wouldn't give her babies. I hate this thing where people say his ex was hot. I did not find her attractive at all. She was a 5, dude. Yeah, she did makeup and hair and all this stuff. Maybe her body was an 8 in the pics you would see on Instagram or something. But, dude, she was a 5 in the face. Now, good for Bobby Lee, like, you know what I mean? Like, compared to what he is physically, sure. Harder than he would pull if he wasn't famous, sure. But hot in and of herself, I don't think so. Propa Geezer with 10 juicy sewer bucks. He says, if KSI was in prison, I reckon dudes would line up to slap their schlongs against his forehead. He could make a Rocky-like training montage for his next crappy music video. Oh, dude, thank you for the support. If he does a Rocky-inspired montage, the blasphemy that would be. The blasphemy that would be, dude. Oh, guys, we missed Tactical Dish Soap's super chat of 5 juicy sewer bucks. Sorry, dude. I just scrolled up right now. I don't know how I missed it. He says, you can tell Speed is a catcher and not a pitcher with that arching. Dude, absolutely. I haven't seen arching like that on women. Dude, that is experienced arching. Sorry I missed your super chat. I hope you're still there. I hope you're still there, Tactical Dish Soap. I appreciate the support, dude. I'm going to scroll up, see if I missed anybody else. No, we're good. All right. Sorry about that, dude. Okay, so 87% of you would say you would die in prison instead of giving up the B. Everyone is at least 6% gay. Dude, I'm 0% gay. I'm 0% gay. Guys, this cookie dough Twix that was on clearance has affected my sinuses. I'm feeling congested after eating this. You don't always have the luxury of dying. They'll probably pin you down and make you feel like a fool after. That's true. That's true. It's probably not give us the bungus or we kill you. It's give it up willingly or we'll hold you down and take it, right? Guys, stay out of prison. Stay out of prison. It doesn't sound good to me. Guys, we're closing in on a 3-hour stream. We are closing in on a 3-hour stream, dudes. This has been a good stream. This has been a good stream, guys. We've got a lot of participation here in the Rat Chat. We've grown so many Sewer King Underground Militia members. I hope you guys are using the new emojis you have access to that I hand drew. Twix affects your sinuses? The cookie dough one does. The cookie dough one does. Yeah, here's the thumbnail for Logan Paul's podcast with Aiden Ross. It had 77,000 views after 4 hours. That's not great. I know that would be huge for a channel like mine, but let's see how many subs he has.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Aiden Ross. Yes, good chat. I was at a party. I just moved to LA. You guys took me in that room downstairs. Whose house?
I'm sorry, what? Listen to what Aiden Ross said.
Yes, good chat. I was at a party. I just moved to LA. You guys took me in that room downstairs.
I just moved to LA. I came to a party. You guys took me to that room downstairs. And you wonder how these people all know each other. Right? Some new guy shows up in town. They take him down to the room downstairs, do him in the bungus. And then, oh, magically, he's famous too. It was like that with David Dobrik too. I exposed that in one of my videos. And what happened? Got demonetized. Got shadow banned. Twix salted caramel is best. That does sound good. That does sound good. I haven't seen that one. You think the gayest guy in the world would want to go to prison? That's interesting. That's an interesting point. Are the gay committing crimes to go to prison? That's an interesting point. If you were a gay guy and you're not doing well on Grindr, let's say, you're getting passed over on the swipes, why wouldn't you just commit a crime to go to prison and get bungused up just all day long? So anyways, Impulsive has 4.8 million subscribers, and this thing that came out almost 24 hours ago only has 300,000 views. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. These channels are dead, man. These channels are totally dead. I get a better ratio than that. My total views are less, but I get anywhere from close to 50%. You know, so I have 100,000 subs, I'll average like 50,000 views, and sometimes more than 100,000 views. Ask Lucifer, I sent you a chat when I donated. Oh, right. I forgot. Thanks for the reminder. I'm going to check it right now. Let's see here. Ask Lucifer with another 20 juicy sewer bucks. Holy cow. And thank you for using the tip jar link pinned in the rat chat. They only take 2.8%. Whereas super chat, they take 30%. It's a lot of money. They take a lot of money. Okay. I've watched your videos quite often, and I've never heard you mention your age. More hint at the decade. Willing to share your age? Just curious because you look like you're between... Dude, it cuts off. I think there is a limit to how many words you can put into the comment. Why don't you finish your statement there? What do I look like I'm between? Let's take it from there. Ratfish inspection? Not today, dude. What age do you think? What age range do you think I am, dude? Anomaly claims he knows my exact age. Oh, that's interesting. Is it because I've mentioned it so many times on stream? Cassie guesses 37 to 43. Ouch, Cassie. Ouch. Poutine guesses 34. Ouch. Ouch. Do I look that wrinkled? 36 to 42. Ouch. Ouch. You look like you're around the 20s range. Thank you. Oh, so S. Lucifer says between 20 and 45. Very close, very close. You missed it by a year. I'm 19. Poutine says yes. Are you answering yes to me saying, do I look that wrinkled? Because that's very rude, bitch. And you wonder why you don't have any friends, Poutine. You're always complaining you don't have friends, and here you are calling me your only friend, an old, wrinkled piece of garbage. That mustache makes you look older, bro. Yeah, that is one of the things. That's what is making me look older than I am, is this mustache. Because you would think nobody under the age of 50 could grow something so thick. If I shave this off, you'd be like, that's a fetus. Why is a fetus streaming? Who let the fetus stream? Let's see your hands. They don't lie. Look at that. You see any age spots? You see any wrinkles? How old is his hand? Look at this. How old is that hand? Where are the wrinkles? Where are the sunspots? Come on now. Stop it. Stop it. "19-year hand." Thank you, Bailey. Thank you. Virgin hands. Exactly, dude. Looks like the king has a good time when he gets handsy. I'm so handsy, dude. I'm so handsy. It's silly. It's silly how handsy I am. Guys, we're going to cut this when we hit 3 hours. We're very close. We're very, very close. And that's the thing, dude. I don't even lotion these hands. Look at this. Look how young my hands are. I have the youngest hands in the game, dude. Dude, I have the youngest hands in the game. I cannot believe what I'm seeing on this screen. Philip X Gaming has re-upped his membership to the scum. Do you use night cream? Dude, none. I'm not a gay. I don't use creams. Wouldn't the real SK have a beverage? Dude, did you just join us? I chugged this thing earlier. I chugged that. I had my limited edition Twix cookie dough bar that was on clearance for 75 cents. And, of course, water. Bailey tipped 10 juicy sewer bucks. Let's check her comment. You would have loved the 80s. Yeah, I know. The 80s look so cool when I watch videos and stuff of you old people. I bet you guys had a great time. How do you feel now that Bilal lost? I only covered that 2 other times this stream. But I was quite happy that he lost. I was quite happy. Next time, watch my stream from the start. Show up at the start. Don't show up at the end asking silly questions. Bailey sends 10 juicy super. She says, great stream, King. Thank you, dear. I'll be thinking about your powerful spin kicks all night long. Especially now that you've seen what my legs look like. Now that you've seen my naked legs on Instagram. If you haven't seen what my naked legs look like, I posted a picture on my Instagram when I hit 100,000 subscribers. It was a leg reveal. It's at Sewer King Cobra. So now Bailey has seen what my legs look like, and now she's visualizing, mentalizing what my spin kicks look like. Thank you for the support, Bailey. Thank you for the 10 juicy sewer bucks. Bless your heart. I don't know if you try to be hilarious, but everything you say is quotable AF. Dude, I'm a journalist. I'm not trying to be funny. I appreciate your support, though. Thank you so much. Dude, you made it rain this stream. Thank you. Is it the feet or just leg? There's also feet. Guys, I didn't even censor my feet out and put it behind a paywall. I did not put my feet behind a paywall, dudes. Free on Instagram. Have we hit 3 hours? Almost there, dudes. Any moment now, we're hitting 3 hours. W stream. Thank you so much, dude. You guys made it a W stream. The straightest, manliest hetero legs in the world. Preach, dude. Preach. You're truly the most engaging channel I watch. Oh, thank you so much, dude. And that's so much in part to your guys' engagement. Otherwise, I'm just a dude screaming down a sewer tunnel. So thank you, guys. Thanks for a good stream, King. Dude, you're welcome. Thank you for joining and participating. That leg is living in Bailey's head rent-free. It totally is. And do you blame her? Do you blame her? Dude, listen. If you learned anything from this stream, it's don't buy the Twix cookie dough. It's bad for your sinuses. I know it's 75 cents on clearance. I know it's tempting, but it's stale and bad for the sinuses. Guys, everybody say bye to Wolfenstar. He's leaving. Bye, dude. Thank you for joining us and participating. What's the deal with streams in 3 hours? What do you mean? Are you asking why they're not 30 hours? You can't get enough? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, dude. My missus wants to join the sewer. Do we let her? She cooks and cleans, so she'll be useful. That depends. Do you want to lose her? Once she sees this, you think she wants you? You think she wants you when she sees this? Are you stupid? Brady says, I'll see you on next payday, Sewer King. I got you. Dude, you totally rule. You gifted like 1 billion memberships today. Thank you so much. You rock. 24-hour stream needed. Guys, let's do a 24-hour stream at 10 million subscribers. Okay? Bye, Brady. You rock, dude. Thank you. Guys, whoever got a membership from Brady, thank him again, please. Come on. Come on. I'm so proud to have the gayest conversation with the straightest man on the planet. You're welcome. You're welcome. A lot of streams are like 3 hours, or that's what they aim for. For me, it's just, it ends at lunchtime, basically. And I need to go eat. She would need the proper inspection. Yeah, that's right, dude. If your wife wants to come down here, she would need to be, she would need to consent to a ratfish inspection. Otherwise, we're going to assume that's your husband. All right, my blood sugar is too low. I got to go. My blood sugar is getting to that dangerous point where I start yelling at you guys. All right? We're getting to that level of blood sugar where I start yelling at my beloved rats. We're getting to that level. We need to end this before it gets ugly. We need to end this before it gets ugly. Food, what's for lunch? We'll see, dude. Some rat pellets. Why doesn't it say who gifts the subs and the notifications? It does. It always says who does it. That 24-hour live stream movie scary? Is there a movie about a 24-hour live stream? What are you talking about? This stream will go down in history. It absolutely will. It absolutely will. As the stream that finally exposed KSI and IShowSpeed for the gays that they are. All right, dudes. I'm running out of steam. Blood sugar is just too low. All right, guys. I love you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making this a great stream. And if you haven't clicked like, you got to click like right now. And for those of you who don't know, I started a new channel. Slucifer says, have a great day. I'm out too. Much love for your work. Much love for your support today, dude. You were very generous. Thank you so much. Okay, so, oh my God, first time seeing the King live. Greetings from Germany. Greetings, Snoozy from Germany. My dude. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, right. I started a new channel. It's called the Sewer News Network. I put up my first video a few days ago. Go check it out. That channel is purely about the news. The handle is @Sewer News Network. All right? Go subscribe to that. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.